Alright, let me confirm where we are. Fuck.
So I took apart this whole keyboard, right?
Yeah.
And cleaned all the keys because, there's hair in it and it was getting sticky.
Sure.
And like a week later, I spilled soda on it again.
Nice.
So now my numpad 0 it doesn't like to be pressed.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Especially if you don't have a, I don't know. It's hard to buy another keyboard for you.
What's that?
Like, you just don't. You're very particular about the kind of keyboard you
Yeah, but I don't have one that I like, so.
That's true. So
I'm saving money, right? That is the only point. I'm not actually that particular. It's just I can't combine. Yeah, no, I mean it is particular, I guess, but it's like I can't find what I want in wireless. That's the only problem. There's plenty of wired ones that I think are beautiful.
Alright, we're good to go. Minus the part where I didn't buy any equipment.
What needs equipment?
They don't sell any for a really long time after this, I think.
Didn't we already do this?
What?
Are you sure this is the right save?
Yes.
Alright. Did you just call them?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We don't need those.
They should use that drum sound effect a lot.
What drum?
Whenever you cancel, it's like...
Oh, I like it.
I didn't say I didn't like it, I just said they use it a lot. They use it in battle too, right?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh no, someone has heat stroke.
All of you have heat stroke. Look at you, you're sweating.
Sweating and heat stroke.
Sweating to death. Oh, it's a star?
Yeah.
It's easy. Except you started at the top. I never would have been able to figure that out.
That's strange.
You always start at the bottom when you make a star.
I don't know what I do.
Boop, 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 boop,
I don't know what I do when I make a star. Yeah, I guess so. Bottom right?
Bottom right?
Yeah.
Because you're left-handed.
Yeah.
Weirdo lefty.
Sorry.
I am also
But you start in
left-handed.
the bottom left?
I started in the bottom left.
Probably because you were taught by right-handers.
Could be.
Dirty right-handers.
I like being left-handed because it means I'm good at a lot of right-handed things.
That shouldn't necessarily be things that you should be expected to be good at.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You're already... if you start from a handicap, then acceptable is excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, a continuous attack. Fuck. I think we can kill him in time.
Mortal damage already.
This is a terrible idea.
First enemy of the pyramid dungeon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I was scared.
I like mummies. I like skeletons better, though.
Yeah. Healing squiggle. We got the healing squiggle. Oh, it's healing squiggle. Well, healing
That was
squiggle.
Delta, right? Is that what we confirmed?
I don't remember. Sigma?
It wasn't Sigma. I kept saying Sigma, but that's because I couldn't read.
Yeah. I thought there was something in between beta and delta. Like gamma. Gamma! It was gamma.
Is it Gamma?
Gamma.
Because there's a C. A, B, C. What's C?
But there's no C.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
It's gamma.
Is it?
And then we just skip G later. Maybe G isn't gamma. Maybe we just think that because it starts
I
with
think
G.
it's Delta. I think it's a small Delta.
A small delta is just a triangle, though. Or do you think that's big delta?
I think that's big Delta.
Do you think a small delta isn't just
Also,
a small
I think it's like...
Why are her HP so bad? That was 1 HP. She's never going to survive.
There's a Viper inside. What?
Paula
Paula
takes
takes it. What is she going to do with a Viper?
Throw it at the enemy.
Oh.
She'll pretend she's fighting with it. Get a shot at it when the enemy's distracted.
Did you see the new Beartato? Or Nedroid?
No.
Oh.
What
Spoilers.
happens? There's a snake involved.
Well, I just spoiled the joke, but...
Well, darn. That's
Reginald
the
is
important
like, you can tell how Beartato is feeling if you look at his tail. And he goes through, I think he's, wait, and then they realize it's a snake.
Oh. Yeah, skipped them. Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's weird.
The glyphs on the wall.
Glyphs.
The
No.
hieroglyphs. The pictures. The lethal asp hieroglyph. A coil attack. I like all the useless attacks in this game.
They're pretty... It's a lot of style, but I don't understand. I just don't understand.
It's nothing to understand. It's wacky zany, man.
I guess.
Man, this is so short.
I've been seeing a lot of things recently where it's like, I don't understand what you're trying to say. Like the "don't hug me, I'm scared" thing. I vaguely understand a point. But I don't understand everything, so that makes me think I'm missing something.
You're missing everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, some things are just whims without thought.
I guess.
Which you probably shouldn't include in your thing. Or maybe you should. Maybe that's how you get weird connections that people find. Things you didn't necessarily know yourself.
I mean, that's a thing people always say about art, right? Is that the artist didn't intend anything, but we read into it. Which is fine.
It's totally
That's
fine.
what we do. I don't care what the artist had to say. I care
What?
what the artist said.
Oh my god, he was 7 HP away from death after that last round. Do I go right? I don't think I go right. I think that takes me to an item.
What are you
that I
talking
don't
about?
want.
That's all there is.
Left. I'm sorry. Left.
Oh.
Upper left, I think, is a way that I don't want to deal with. Hacking cough! No, that jerk. I don't think I've slept, and that's why Jeff doesn't have any
New stuff?
new stuff. But that's fine.
Was there an inn in this place?
There was an it. We started an
That's right.
The start. Fuck. Okay. That was scary. I think Alpha can heal a cold. Yeah. Hard to say.
Oh, it was a cold.
Yeah.
I was like, Jeff has a runny nose. It's
Yeah.
an interesting status effect.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Cold makes more sense.
Rockin' B. I'm only up to Rockin' B.
Yeah. Look, last game we had to get all the Your Sanctuaries because we had basically none.
Yeah. So?
We're not very far.
Ness is like level 50.
Doesn't mean anything. That just means you've been grinding a lot.
I haven't been grinding. The thing is, everyone's been dead. It's an important difference. No, Jeff! Oh, come on. Just kill everyone. No, Jeff's dead.
Snake. Yeah.
Who doesn't have any PP? This is bad. We're in a bad situation.
You said something funny.
What?
Pooh doesn't have any PP.
Yeah, Pooh doesn't have any PP. What's the problem? Get over it. Grow up, man. Grow up.
No. It's just it's like one at a time I can handle, right? PP by itself or Pooh by itself. But Pooh doesn't have any PP. That says something to me. Bottle of water. What's deli sauce?
It's a jar of deli sauce.
What's deli sauce?
It's sauce you get in a deli.
Is that like the stuff they mop up off the floor?
No.
In a deli?
Why would that be sauce?
I don't
In
know.
what sense is that a sauce? No.
Well, what is deli sauce?
It's like
Is it like a horseradish?
a mayonnaise type
Oh,
thing, I think.
Okay.
Jeez. Why would it be the...
It is gross. But they
Speed caps.
They didn't tell me what I was supposed to feel when they called it deli sauce. So I felt something
All to
else.
Ness. Everything goes to Ness.
Everything
Ness
goes to
becomes
Ness.
the strongest. Cup of life noodles.
He needs all those things. They're necessary. I like the Smash. It's a nice green flash.
It's got a good graphic too.
Yeah. It just flashes the screen green.
No, I mean the word.
Oh, yeah, that's
itself is like a little stylized.
Mm-hmm. I like those. Except those little weird guys in their font.
What weird guys?
Those
right,
guys.
Saturn.
Saturn.
Mr. Saturn.
That font.
Well, you don't need to read anything they say other than stand for 3 minutes. Otherwise, you get the emotion. The emotion comes across through text. Man, whenever people are like, it's really hard to communicate through text, I get so mad. Or like, there are only so many things you can say with text, and I'm like, have you read a book? Like,
yeah.
I got rockin' squiggle. So now my power has increased.
I mean, that was something that Casey was talking about like, there were probably some good storytellers who only did spoken word, but
we'll never know.
But like, well, that too. But it's like, once things started getting written down and everybody could do it, it just, I don't know, it escalated.
Escalated. As in, a lot more people could now.
Well, once everybody could write, everybody could write. Yeah. The tautology.
No, that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
It's a little interesting. I get that. I understand. That is weird, though. Like, it used to be a special thing, and now it's like, no, everyone just...
Yeah.
Everyone.
Well, it's like... telling a story is a thing, right? But talking is kind of separate from that. But anytime you write something down, you have to make choices.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, anytime you talk, you have to make choices, but it's different from telling a story, I think.
You can be more precise.
Yeah.
You can take things back.
Yeah.
That you wrote down, and then you went, oh no, never mind, and erase it.
Uh-huh.
You can see how it comes across, in a sense. And you can't really do that with speaking. Because if you screw up while talking, everyone remembers that. I don't care about that chest. I'm just getting through.
There's a snake in the way. Oh, hey, you should hear. Oh, you're just gonna take the...
I can't. He's not coming down.
There he is.
No! Forget it.
That? You can't move left and right on the stairs? No. And by left and right, you know what I mean.
Only go up and down.
It's gone.
It's gone. Damn.
You could leave the room and come back and hope that he's on the lower level.
And hope that it didn't spawn new enemies? I don't think so. I'm just getting out of here. We don't have too far to go. Especially if I don't go in that upper area.
Are you just going back?
Yeah.
Out? You're done?
No, not going out. There was that sarcophagus in the middle of the pyramid.
I see.
And that's where... Oh yeah. Prepare for the destruction of all mankind. In the next attack. I mean the next attack. Yeah. Spray paint. It's spray paint as far as I can tell. That's what it sounds like.
How do you make low bit sounds these days? Like, do you just make them normally and then bit crush them?
Yeah. I don't know how else to do it. I don't know how they did it back in the day.
Well, they probably just tried to make whatever sound the system could make, right?
Yeah. I guess so. You had a very...
But when you're doing it stylistically and not limitationally...
Yeah, you make the thing and then you bit crush. There are a few generators that'll make a thing. And you can, like, change some sliders around.
I mean, that's sometimes how I make pixel art, right? I grab an image from Google, scale it down to 50 pixels, and I'm like... And then, you know, you just fix a few things.
Yeah. Damn it.
Go up.
That wasn't too bad.
There was only one. Yeah.
There was a bug.
Still a bug.
Get a good roll. There we go. That's pretty good. I don't like.
Are you going in the hole or
yes,
the sarcophagus to the right?
The sarcophagus moved.
Oh.
When I hit that switch at the bottom.
I see.
That was the puzzle. I don't understand a lot of things about games.
Such as?
Like why anyone would make that decision.
It's just, it's an RPG, so you just had to last.
You need
right.
a switch that opens the thing. That's the basics of puzzles. A switch that does a thing that is non-obvious.
Instead of just pushing the thing.
Yeah. You can't just push the thing. Don't be ridiculous. We got it. The Hawkeye. I tried to skip him, but I couldn't. But it's okay. Maybe he'll die in one turn. Or he'll do a hacking cough on somebody and they'll get a cold. Or they'll murder Pooh in one shot.
Would you like this game better if it was set in Japan?
No. I don't think so.
Just wondering.
Do you think you will?
I don't know. I really like the anime aesthetic. Not just the way it looks, like just where it is.
Yeah, I see what you're
School in Japan is cool.
It is. I wanted to talk about that with Kill La Kill. Yeah. I feel like high school is just the place you have to be. It's a representation of the world, is all it ends up being.
People don't change when they leave high school, really.
People lie about that. People have weird ideas about the world.
I mean, it does change a little bit, right? It's like there's that whole "it gets better" thing, and it does, right? When
isn't that specifically if you're discriminated against in high school?
I think it's specifically a gay thing. But
yeah. Well, I'm just trying to be a little more general.
Yeah, no, but I think it specifically is. And I think in that sense it does get a little better in the world, but that's just because you're not so densely surrounded by people that you see every day. Which is a benefit in that particular situation, but in most other situations it's not good. Because having to deal with people is
an important
good.
thing to learn.
Right, yeah.
People that you don't like. Yeah. People that just are. When you can completely freely associate with whoever you want and not deal with the other, that's pretty much the problem.
Well, that's why
that's like what breeds discrimination and intolerance.
I mean, but that's why things happen the way they are. Like why Richmond is cool and here isn't. Because all the cool people moved to Richmond.
Oh, yeah.
I'm subjectively describing it as cool, but like, you know, the liberal people wanted to go to Richmond and everyone else didn't.
And then you get relatively more homogenized.
Yeah. Fuck. And that's too bad, because what you want a sitcom grouping, you know? You want to have a Pierce and a Shirley and an Abed and a Troy and a Jeff and a Britta.
Yeah.
And a Chang, maybe.
Maybe. Definitely not a Pierce. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Have you seen the new...
There's a new series?
There's 3 new episodes.
I haven't...
There's no Pierce.
I haven't been looking around, I guess.
No.
I missed all television, pretty much.
They replaced Pierce with,
Jack Black?
No. The fixer from Breaking Bad. The bald guy with a goatee, a gray goatee.
Oh. Yeah. That guy.
Yeah. He's pretty good. I like him.
Fucking Breaking Bad.
I need you to watch those episodes because I don't understand what they're referencing.
I think Breaking Bad is one of those... That's definitely a show that I just don't... What was I going to say? I don't know what the point is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm absolutely confused as to what you're trying to say, what you mean, anything about what the point of making this whole thing was. And I mean, you can always just say entertainment, but I don't know.
And it was entertaining. Like, I still haven't finished it, but every bit of it, I was like, this is good, right? But I don't... It's not changing my life.
I feel like part of making a narrative is having a point.
Right. I think it should have a point. And it doesn't. And I think that's a problem. But it's just like, for some reason I was enjoying it and I couldn't quite pinpoint it. But that doesn't last.
It's drama for drama's sake in a lot of ways, right. I feel. But
I usually hate that, by the way.
I do.
But I think it's because the whole series was that. I was like, yeah, whatever.
I'm not a fan. I don't really enjoy Breaking Bad. Is ultimately what it comes down to for me.
I mean...
I did watch that first season, though, and I was into it. So.
Yeah. Good first season.
Because I could believe that they're headed somewhere. I could believe that they have
exactly, that's the thing.
But later seasons don't.
It really stagnated.
Maybe I just don't understand. Which we could always say is a failing of the piece, but I don't always like to go that way. But maybe I'm right, and it didn't have a point. I certainly can't find it.
I think it's usually a failing of the piece. I think other people don't get it, they just ignore that problem, right? People will watch an action movie that has no point because they like the action, and they'll say they liked it.
I absolutely won't do that.
Right.
I don't know how you feel about that. I feel like you can sort of appreciate action for action's sake.
It's friction.
Yeah.
It's a cool moment when you can see what's happening and then it happens in a... I don't know. That's just what it is. It's just a friction. But it works a lot better when the story is interesting. It works better in Pulp Fiction, you know? Which isn't action, but like when it opens and it's the two people talking in the store and then they stand on the table and pull out guns. That's like a good...
You could have used Kill Bill.
I probably would have used Inglourious Bastards, if anything. The opening to that. Because that's all friction. Tension, which is a type of friction. But you know.
Hey, it's that guy.
That guy.
He healed us. Because you could hear him healing us.
I heard it. I was there.
There's only one answer.
What, we lost Pooh? Oh, he's gonna learn Star. Alright, that's fine. Get out of here. Go away.
He's going to the planet. The small planet with lots of gravity. And he'll be stronger.
Do you like that they're called Goku uniforms? Is that not a reference to DBZ?
I don't think so.
It's gotta be. Come on. What else could it be?
How is it a reference to DBZ? It's just a uniform.
It's called a Goku uniform.
Goku means a lot of things in Japanese.
No.
Goku means a lot of things in Japanese.
No.
I think it literally means a lot in Japanese, amongst other phrases. I don't think so. I absolutely don't think so. You're using the few references that you have.
Yeah.
I don't think so. To read into that. It's definitely a good show, though.
Yep.
If any... I can't imagine anything else that season being as good. I don't think there was... I keep looking at the list, and I'm like, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
I'll wait till that's over. I guess it's all over now. I should look again.
Yeah, I need to look. For, the things that had 13 episodes.
Fuck, where the fuck is Dungeon at? There he is. Beautiful UFO. It's no longer the cute little UFO.
She's grown.
Whoa. We don't know.
I always use she when I don't know the gender.
Alright, never mind.
I've told you that before, right?
I don't know. I'll use whatever. I don't care. Doesn't matter. They. Fine. Let's go with it.
I don't like that. It doesn't sound good. Because it's improper grammar.
Look at you. Being all particular about grammar.
I'm just saying I don't like it. I'm not saying you shouldn't use it. I don't like to speak without improper grammar most of the time.
Oh, God. I'm gonna ignore all the boxes in here.
It's cool. That's an example, by the way. Because I was explaining that to someone else before. Because I called Yoshi she. And they were like, whoa, Yoshi's a she? And I was like, no, I just use she when I don't know the gender. But I was like, sometimes it comes out wrong. Because, like, I'll say that, man, that driver, she was crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true. It's a problem.
It is a problem. It's probably not a good thing, and I shouldn't do it anymore. But...
I mean, the problem is that she means something.
Right.
He is
like, you don't know.
What? God, Paula, come on!
You didn't see her dying?
I saw it, and I was like, I didn't hear it say mortal damage. Or I didn't see it say mortal damage. Fortunately, there's a hospital right here, but god damn it.
So,
actually, yeah, I do need to use it. Never mind.
Why does this cave have so much facility?
Because,
And why do you have to be on that side of that rock to talk to that guy? I know it's his desk. It doesn't look like a desk. It looks like a thing you walk around to talk to the doctor.
Walk around? Why would you walk around anything to talk to the doctor?
Because
stay away.
That's so far away.
What if it was an examining table?
That's fine.
It's just a rock.
Well, it should have had that paper on it, the butcher paper. No, wait, that doesn't sound good. You know what I mean, though. It is, but I don't want butcher paper to be on my operating table.
Sure. Whatever. It's a blood mop. It's blood paper. It's the same. Blood-proof paper. Well, we can read these. Remember Brick Road?
Uh-huh.
He's left a lot of... He finally became the dungeon man. So this was shaped like a man, and now this is his dungeon.
Interesting.
And he left a bunch of signs for us to read. Like our goals.
Why is it ... and not hyphen? Did they not have a hyphen?
No. Maybe not. No, I went the wrong way.
I feel like they've used a hyphen.
Probably. Some hyphenated ones. Fuck.
Sound effects in this game are weird.
How did I screw up?
I really don't like the sound of any of the gender-neutral pronouns. Yeah. The ZHE and the whatever. The other one.
I just take issue with the idea that we need to know the gender of something before we can talk about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it is fine, except that people are offended by it. People are offended by it. I mean, that sounds like the natural thing that someone would say, but it's also the thing an offensive person would say to a transgendered person, right?
Oh, he missed. Oh, jeez.
You got a gray. It's fine.
It's quick. That was. I had to turn around at the last second. Mystical record.
It doesn't look that mystical. It looks very happy. How about a jaunty record?
I hate being corrected. Is another thing.
But I think that's the thing you got to be okay with. You got to be okay with being corrected, so people can tell you what gender they prefer. And you. But
I don't like it when it's like whoa. I like it when it's just I'm on blah.
Yeah.
Or that you need to correct. Like why do I need to be corrected? Who cares? Whatever.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But people tie their identity to things.
Yeah, that's one thing. It's a pretty important thing, I guess.
I don't know. I don't like tying your identity to those things.
People consider it very important.
I mean, that's the thing we always kind of say, is that, like, why is sex so important? You know? Why are you tying your identity to sex?
I think this is the one.
Not gender, but sex. You know, sexuality and things. And it's like...
Fucking son of a bitch.
You were wrong.
It's third. It's 3.
And I think it's just because it is a political movement and needs to be. Once it's not a political movement, people probably won't care.
Maybe. But it absolutely, yeah, you're right. I mean,
once you get all the rights, maybe it's fine.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. You don't just like, well, we shouldn't think that's an important thing. So.
Oh, nice, a bench.
Yeah.
You should have had to use newspaper.
It's a good night bench. Not a comfortable bench, but somehow it completely restores us.
Well, it doesn't have all those things that keep you from laying down on it.
What the fuck? Why would you do that to somebody? That's just
because they don't want you laying on it. Because the cleanliness of a park is better than a homeless person is more important than a homeless person having a good night's rest.
Well, what about just a person?
I know. They just...
I don't like sitting in a chair, period.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's awful.
Also, skating.
Skating.
They put those nubs on things.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't want you skating there. I get it. But it's like, it's just such dirty social engineering. Put more cops there.
Yeah.
You know? Which is dumb, because that costs more money, right? Like, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But
making something less useful.
Yeah. Why don't you just put hours that you can skate?
It's about, it's like
skate DRM. After 7 p.m.
It's like DRM. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Just making something worse.